So, James, where does IBM come into the picture with VIQTOR Davis?
That's a really good question. We, as the management team of VIQTOR Davis, all of us have at one time either worked for or worked with IBM for very many years. So Entity worked with IBM for God knows how many years. I personally have worked for IBM at one point in my life, as has our North American Vice President, both of our North American Vice Presidents, and Jibes under Ivo Paul had a very close relationship in the Netherlands with IBM, so it's natural for us to continue a strong IBM relationship. It's equally natural because the big customers out there have always and will continue to look to IBM to help them solve their data issues. IBM has a massive capability at a technical level, with different products able to solve problems in the data space. They've got developing products in the data space that we're interested in working on, and they're actively developing and pushing those products right now. So we see IBM as one of the key software vendors to enable the tooling to help us deliver solutions for our clients.
And in terms of the IBMers that may be watching this from, the analytics organisation or in sales, why should they work with VIQTOR Davis above and beyond, the partners that are already out there in the IBM ecosystem?
The answer to that is because we are actually truly specialist in this space. We can offer solutions to customers from data strategy. Where is my data? What is my data? How do I monetize the value of the data that I have? How do I actually write a business case for doing something with my data? How do all of that, right at the very top, working at C-level, to say, I am a data-first company. Every company has to be a data-first company now. Everybody has to be looking at digital transformation. VIQTOR Davis can help you on that journey, and that's our initial proposition at the strategic level. We can do that from an IBM perspective and this is the journey you go on. This is the technology set that you will follow, that you will buy, that you will implement, that you will maintain and run, and you will get this value out of it at that initial strategic level. So that's the first piece. The second piece is execution. When you've built a strategy, you've designed an architecture, you've come up with a set of solutions that actually work for a customer to deliver the value to whatever their business does, how do you implement it? What is it that you implement? When do you implement it? And we as VIQTOR Davis can do all of that, implement the whole solution. If it's a bit of data stage, a bit of quality stage, ICP for data, whatever the technology might be, we can actually put it in place and we can make it work for customers. And thirdly, we're then able to support the customer in their journey as they exploit it. The secondary piece to that, of course, is how do you actually get the analytics to be useful? What analytics do you want to do? How do you make it useful? How do you deliver it back to the organisation? From that perspective, and if you look at data science specifically, VIQTOR Davis has more data scientists in the Netherlands than any other organisation.
Wow.
Which is a shocking thing. We're a 250-man company. Now, data scientists are rare beasts, so it's not that difficult. We don't have that many data scientists in the UK, but we're growing that very rapidly. So the point being, we can take you, Mr. Customer, your whole journey with your data to a point where it drives real value. And we believe in incremental value to the customer as well. So don't do a big bang. People have got burnt by that many, many times over the last few years. Find something small, get some value, deliver that value, then surprisingly enough, the man with the purse strings give you more money.
Yeah.
If you don't give the value, they don't. So VIQTOR Davis working with IBM means you get, we would suggest, a happy customer that is constantly continuing their journey. They have to get a trusted partner for digital transformation. IBM has the technology, VIQTOR Davis has the capability.
James, thank you for coming in. Thank you for telling us about the new VIQTOR Davis, and particularly what I've taken as interest is the fact that you're not just a broad reseller, you're really specialising on people getting insights and tangible benefit from their data. So thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.